Well, good day. We've got another race, one that I wasn't aware of. It's the first round of a series for the Global iRacing League, and we're in the old Gen 6 Cup cars, the Monster Cup, which I've missed running, to be honest.
All guaranteed a top 10 then.
We'll see how we go. It's a very small field. I think we've only got 10 cars, maybe 11. 134 laps. It's going to spread out. So we'll just have to see how we go and make the most of it. But it's first round of a series, so we'll just make the most of it and pick up what points we can. I haven't qualified as well as I thought. Got very loose in the first lap and put it into the wall on the second lap. Just gave the wall a bit of a tap and wasn't able to match my practice time. I was 2 or 3 tenths off, so would have been nice. The second lap was
you only have one additional set of tyres for this race.
Very quick, to be honest. It felt really quick.
134 laps on one set of tyres. It's going to have to be a very manageable race.
No, well, we've got one set over the wall in the starting set, so we're looking at 67 laps per set, yeah.
Hey Steve, is that number on the side of your car your mobile phone number?
No, not mine, mate. It's the sponsor's number.
One lap to green. Line up on the outside.
Right, I might call it.
Yeah, 0408 396 327, I think it is, yeah. It's Commodore Wrecker. He's a mate of mine, only for about 30 years.
Steve, I'm pretty sure you're talking on the Discord channel, not the iRacing channel.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry, Tom. Yes, I'm talking on Discord, not iRacing. Yeah, that's the sponsor's phone number, mate.
Ah, I was going to give it a dial.
Yeah, give it a dial. It's a Commodore Wrecker, so if you need Commodore parts, I think he specialises in VT right up to, like, whatever the latest one was, VF.
Might be a few Chevys wrecked after this, but am I?
Yeah. So good day to my twin grandsons.
Get ready, going green.
Connor and Percival. Poppy's having another race. Having a bit of fun. And good day to Shane from Canberra Comrec.
Inside. They're inside.
If you need Commodore parts from V2 to VF, give him a call, 0408 396 327. I believe that's the phone number on the side of the car. You can also find Canberra Comrec with 1M on Facebook. The Mad Dog Racing Facebook pages got info on there and that sort of stuff. Oh.
Car inside. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Left 0, 50. Car by.
What was that about? No yellows?
Left 6. Car by.
Brett?
Yeah.
Why did you move up?
Well, that made for a short night in the showers.
Well, I think he's, I don't know. Moved up and then he moved down, I think, to be honest, but I don't know.
Waiting to let the 6 car by. Oh. Waiting to let the 6 car by.
Yeah, coming. I've just got...
Ah, that's right. That's you, Tom, is it? I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Sorry, just a...
Coming, Steve, coming.
Yeah, all good, mate. All good.
That's what she said.
Pace cars at turn 4.
So, unlike last night, I actually managed
Catch
to
about
miss
6.
that
Yeah.
accident. Although it was just one couple of cars moving around and one car spinning, so I think it was Reese May actually got a bit
Catch
loose.
up 0, 50. Car.
Easy enough to do
Why is
around
everyone
here.
going so bloody slow when the pace cars
Pit
are
road is now open.
Well, I slowed down because I was waiting to let a car past.
Catch stop 1. Car. Pit road is closed.
Yes, second race with a different brake pedal configuration.
What did you say about there'd be a few Chevrolet parts to go for? But there was 2 Chevrolets that had made contact, isn't it?
Oh, I'm in a Chevy.
Yeah, exactly.
All I know is there was one spinning in front of me, and I just had to had to try and avoid him. I was a little bit too busy to see what badge was on the front of it, though. But yeah, I've made a bit of a change of testing something out. It's certainly not a permanent thing. I'm actually using my clutch pedal as my brake pedal at the moment. I did that last night. It's a bit of a balancing act because I've got the Fanatec Clubsport V3 pedals. Excellent pedals. Love them to death. They look fantastic. They work great. But with my groin issue, I need to use the outside
1 lap
pedals.
till we go green. Line up on the outside.
Have the
Catch
leg
stop
across
20.
because I'm a left
2.
foot braker.
Car.
And I have trouble holding my leg across on the
Outside,
middle
Steve.
pedal. Ah. Yep, sorry, missed that. It's a bit of a balancing act because it's almost like a 2-stage clutch. You get to a certain point and then it just goes bonk to the end. So you've got to be very light on the pedal, otherwise it just drops and you just lock the brakes up. So it's a bit of a balancing act with it, but it's a lot more comfortable, which is how I used to have my old CSL Elite pedals. So thinking about, I don't want to pull these apart and modify them, so I'm thinking about maybe a set of the new CSL pedals with just the 60 kilo load cell on the brake. Don't know, we'll see. Thinking about it, don't really want to spend the money, I don't really have it, but especially since I'm about to retire.
Get ready. Going green.
And it's going to cost me $350 to do that with the load cell. So I don't know, I
Pace
might
cars
have
in.
to stick with the standard brake pedal. Here we go.
Green, green, green. You're in 4th.
Ah!
Hang on to it, Steve.
Inside. Stay high. Clear, clear. Car inside. Still there.
He's got a little bit too close to that wall.
Keep high. Hold your line. Clear, clear.
I do like this track. I enjoy running here. I think we're going to have a problem with tyres tonight though, because we've got the starter set and one set over the wall in the pit stop, and it's 134 laps. So we've got basically the same situation as at Homestead. We've got to get 67 laps out of a set of tyres. It's not as hard on the rubber as Homestead is though. But I learnt my lesson at Homestead about sitting around the high line, and I'm just basically going where these guys go, because basically if I have a problem they'll have a problem and vice versa.
Car inside. Clear inside. Inside. Keep high.
I'm not too fussed at the moment with people passing me,
Stay high.
because they're on the inside line. Oh, watch out, Brett.
Clear inside.
And I've got a feeling that's going to cause them some tyre issues. I'm trying to conserve mine. And the man in front of me knows his stuff. I'm sitting behind Ruben Phelps at the moment. And if there's anybody that knows how to look after a set of tyres,
Inside.
he's it.
Hold your line.
Oh, I did it again.
Stay high. Clear inside.
So I've got to back off so I don't pass Ruben. Something wrong with that.
Car outside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Still there. Clear.
So, great livery that on that car. The Hot Wheels logo and everything. Fantastic. Always liked that livery. Great stuff. Oh. I don't know whether he just trying to stick to a strategy or being held up by the guy in front of him. But I just keep, I'm all over the back of him on those turns, but carrying a lot more speed, so I'm certainly trying to keep it off the back of his car, so. Very hard to race and conserve tyres at the same time. But, I mean, if I made a real race of it and took it to him, I'm only going to rip the crap out of my tyres, so. and that's going to bugger me up in the long run. With 120 laps to go, and only one more set of tyres after this. Oh! I didn't hit it. I thought I did. God almighty. Must be getting good draft off the back of these two. I lift my foot and I'm all over the back of it moving without using the throttle, so just the extra momentum and stuff that I build up in the draft, I think, is what's doing it, so I just got to allow for that. It's all good. Better than giving you nothing to watch. Last night, lap after lap, just running around with nobody in front of me. And it's way too early to really push it too hard. Like I said, got to make them tyres last, so. Pull it back up onto his bumper there. Don't want to let him get away too far. Who is that behind me? Tristo. I was almost going to give him a nudge then. Unintentionally. Fuel's going to be the issue. Still got 22 laps, okay. Turn those tyres off because I don't want them changed when I stop the fuel, because then I've got to make the second set last about 100 laps, so I'd rather not do that if I can help it. Basically, I run till I need fuel. It looks like it's going to be a green flag stop at this rate, but I won't be the only one. Thought I was going to hit that bloody wall again.
Car inside. Still there. Keep high. They're inside. Car inside. Stay high. Hold your line. Clear inside.
Ah!
Inside. Clear inside.
Bugger.
Is Barry just going slow, or is it just the way he's racing?
We're doing a strategy. Because I'm going with him. I'm going the same pace as he.
No. I think Medico burned his stuff up.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting on the back of Adam, Darren, and Andy.
But are they gaining anything? No.
Ah! Got a shock at each on my hand.
Careful there, Trista. I think Barry's car's starting to glitch a wee bit.
having to turn that wheel a very long way. It's 28 laps on that set. And I need to get at least double that.
Is your car able to keep up with me, Tristo, or is it not quite?
Therein is the problem with a small field, especially on a long race, because it's only going to get worse. A couple of little minor mistakes, that's all it takes. Tyres start to show their age, regardless of what that says, because that's not up to date. So it hasn't changed. So it's not real time. It won't update until I pit. Unfortunately, it's one thing iRacing just haven't seemed to manage to actually get right. Real time tyre data. I mean, the fuel works fine. Other things work fine. But tyre wear, they just don't seem to have gotten it. Only got, what, 7 laps before I'm going to have to pick for fuel anyway. I'll sit in there for a bit longer and probably go a lap down because we'll let it repair that damage, which is probably going to take a couple of minutes. Lap time's like 44, bloody hell. Oh, really having to turn that wheel. I just want to string it out as long as I can. I don't really want to go in early. Especially on the green flag.
Looks like you got about 5 laps of fuel left.
Crying out loud.
Catching them now, Tristo.
Right front tire's wearing out.
And yet that says they're near new. Well, I'm going to have to allow it to change the rubber then. I'm just not going to make much of a race at this. I don't think I'm even going to finish. So, one 3-1 pitting. Okay. Down to 43. Yeah, okay. I could have gotten a lot more out of it. I really wish they'd fix that. Dead set. Optional repairs.
I'll pit the next lap.
Meter's pitting now.
Yeah, 37 laps and my right front's down to 43 on the inside.
Yeah.
Felt worse than that. I could have gotten a lot more out of it, but I needed fuel.
Alright, we're done. Get going, get going.
Right, Tristo, pit this lap.
Let's hit the tires. Make them last the rest of the race.
One 3-1 pitting out.
Full fuel and no tyres.
Probably could have actually gotten another 20 laps out of that without too much of a problem. 37 and it was only just a little under half worn. I'm just going to go hard. Bugger this. I'm not going to make it last another 90 odd laps. Bugger that. I'll just go hard, and when it's had enough, I've done enough. See what happens. Trouble is, now I'm a lap down, so they've all got fuel, but maybe not rubber. See what a maniac can do when he doesn't care about finishing the race, he just wants to go hard. Basically going to run quad laps.
Meter's pitting now. Inside. Clear inside.
after 42 laps, I was 53% on the right front.
I'm just trying to work out when the best, probably the next 28 lap. Stay up by the wall, Brett, and just sort of let it roll around because you won't burn the stuff up dropping low.
Yep. Yeah, Tristan, I can't hear you in game or in Discord.
Yeah. Nah, nothing, Justo. Nothing.
I know. I'm not driving like I should, but I don't care. I'm not going to make the end anyway, so I might as well have some fun and just drive the wheels off it. Bad line through that turn.
Testing, testing.
But anyway,
Hey, we got you, mate.
I might have to get a new set of earphones, I think.
yeah, you do.
Seem to be dropping out of the races. I've got no sound, I'm just going off the speed now, around the corners. Someone want to make car noises for me?
Rock. Well, that's a bit monotonous.
Shit, Ruben.
What car are you driving? What car are you driving, Trista?
The Mustang.
Ah, well, in that case, putt.
Is anyone else getting what looks like a bug going, flying up the windscreen at any time?
It could be just the rubber coming off these tyres back here.
Oh, okay.
Clean your glasses, you fool.
They are clean. But it's like a bloody glow plug or something that goes up the screen every now and again.
You got the lights on in the room or not?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought maybe the monitor was attracting the bugs.
No. No, it's like an actual, like a windscreen button.
Can't say I've ever seen that.
Like the bugs that hit your windscreen of a night time.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I just say it. I've never seen that in the game, so I don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah. Alright.
Undocumented feature of iRacing, mate.
I suppose the best thing is I'm not getting any bug splatter on the windscreen, so...
Yeah, they can't give us accurate live timing on the tyre life and the tyre wear, but they give us bugs on the windscreen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there'll probably be the dirt off the tyres bouncing onto your tear, and then you need to rip off the tear off, I would say.
Okay.
Look at my screen right now.
Yeah, I figured that's what it'd be. Yeah, you just get chunks of rubber.
Yeah. No, that's alright. I was thinking something was wrong with the computer.
Yes, it is, mate. Your monitor's on the way out. You definitely need to go and buy a 49-inch. Just tell the wife I'm getting black dots on the screen. I need a new one.
It work for you?
I'm not married, mate. I got rid of my anchor. I don't ask permission from anybody. If I was still married, I wouldn't have a bloody $1,500 monitor.
personally more than those. Oh yeah.
Hey Bruce, was that you on my outside the second lap that somehow or other we tangled?
Yeah, I watched the replay. I came up, you came down. It's just one of those things.
I was on the inside.
Of the out, yeah.
There you go, Reese. Fucking hot and sweaty. So? Oh, I'm going to say moist.
But if you're hot and sweaty, you must be pushing it.
No, it's just a humid day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
First wreck, I don't think I've got all the horsepower.
I wiped the sweat off my brow a minute ago because it was starting to run into my eyes, and then grabbed hold of the Alcantara wheel. I thought, oh, that's a good idea. I would have worn my gloves, but it's just too hot. So what are we up to? 58. I should only just be changing tyres now. I've just put, what, 20 laps on these. So we'll see how far I can get. Who's that in front of me? No, that's Brett. Yeah, you can tell I've got more than 20 laps on these tyres. I think I'm slowly catching him. I'm catching him through the turns and he's opening up the gap on the straights. So, come on. Only because of the line I'm taking, it's ripping the guts out of my tyres. Ah, well, it's all a bit of fun.
Right front tire's wearing out.
Yeah. Okay, so it's down to about 40-odd%. That's fine. Probably got about another 20 laps to go before I get a flag, and that'll be it all over. So I'll probably get a flag to jump in for repairs, which it does when your tyre gets too far down. Although I've had that happen, but at the same time, at Homestead in, what was that, the V8s? I got it down to like 6% on the inside edge, and I don't know, 8% or 9% or something on the middle. It didn't actually bring out a flag or anything, but I have had it happen. Tyres worn down so far that I actually had a mechanical black flag, and it forced me that I had to pit. or it would have been DQ'd. So.
Meters fitting now.
You must have had a whoopsie then, because I've just gotten a hell of a lot closer all of a sudden.
Status room.
Got 11 more laps.
Roger.
Inside.
Don't know what Barry's gonna do.
Stay high. Clear, clear.
But I'm just going with him. Barry's fitted.
He's going for tyres, or what's he doing?
He'll be good for time.
Are you following him in?
Yeah.
Meters
Yeah,
fitting
pits
now.
now.
Yes.
Wash your tyres out, Ruben.
Now you had a second.
Okay, we're halfway to the finish. Car inside. Stay high. Clear, clear. Car outside.
Oh!
Clear outside.
Sorry, Steve.
Nah, sorry, my bad, mate. I was a lot closer than I thought. My tyres are pretty ratty too.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah, but I'm on my second set. I'm just going to drive the wheels of this thing and I'll finish when I finish. There's no
Well,
way.
that strategy's worked out perfectly. I'm right behind Darren with 2 or 3 laps extra
Oh.
tyres.
Black flag.
Oh, never mind.
Drive to the pits without stopping. Clear, clear.
Some more tyres
Remember
with
the black flag, you'll be
49.
disqualified. You've got wheel damage.
And a 44% on the right front after those 2 stints. Wow.
Wow, indeed.
Whoa, mine was down to 10% on the right front.
I got sound back.
Stupid question. What's the fuel pressure on your cars?
Fuel pressure.
Yeah.
What it is, or like,
Yeah, mine's at 4.8.
Sorry, guys, I didn't see you coming up on me when I changed.
oh, I can't see it.
I got 4.4. Is that the one above the water pressure?
It's the one below your lap time.
Oh, there it is, 4.8.
Ta-
I have a feeling that the team, the Southern Star guys are disappearing.
Andy was in the lead. He must have hit the wall or something because he's just quick.
No, he didn't hit the wall, but his team, he knows he was going to lose this race, I think.
No, we just had a coming together.
No, you hit Andy. I'm talking about Darren here.
Yeah, that's what they were just talking about, Andy.
Yeah, Andy's the only one that disconnected.
Yeah, Darren.
Darren's still sitting in the pits.
Yeah, Darren just went in the pits for no reason, like he was fine.
Yeah, he was flying. He gave me a tap up the backside, and I hit the
Yeah, I
wall.
saw that. He bumped you slammed you in the wall, and you rebounded off the wall and hit Andy straight away.
I didn't know who else I hit on the way across the track. Must have been Andy, yeah.
In all honesty, I don't know what happened there. I don't understand.
No, I didn't see him coming up on me on the outside. I looked up and Brett was behind me, and then next time I looked up, Brett was behind me because they were on the outside, and I didn't see him in my mirror. And so I just moved across to the outside, not realising how close I was to him, and Darren got me up
You
the
on the
bum.
inside or outside, Ruben?
Just go on the outside. I'll come on the bottom.
That's it, go.
Cheers. It's boring now.
Been boring since the second lap.
Yeah, well, Barry got a speeding penalty or something. So I'm all by myself. Then, of course, the incident with Darren and Steve and Andy there, and now it's an easy cruise to the victory now. It's pretty much done.
Can someone explain to me what's this software shit people are talking about that's making tyre life and traction control that now we've got to run live timing, tracking?
I honestly have no idea. Seriously.
It's got, from what I understand, it's got more to do with absolutely perfect accelerator traces.
Alright. I just
So,
seen
like-
it on all the in all the Discord links, and I'm like, I've had to enable tracking live data or whatever, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, apparently it's got to do with like, you know how you got your auto blip for gear changes and that?
Yeah.
Those guys that actually use clutch and accelerator and everything, and their traces are absolutely perfect each time. Going down gears and everything.
So basically, it's like a auto blip traction control.
Well, yeah, I guess so. I'm not 100% up to date with it, mate, so, I mean, I've just got the standard thing of sim racing apps, crew chief and Racelabs and that, but absolutely anything else I got no idea on.
Fuck, I've only got crew chief and trading paints.
Same here.
Somebody did say to me that there is something that you can run through crew chief that will affect it, but I don't know what it is.
Okay.
On the last update I did to crew chief, it changed some of the settings. You can't modify some of the fuel stuff anymore.
Oh, okay.
Well, I used to choose fuel required distance plus 1 lap at 100% throttle,
Yep.
and now it's just fuels you just enough to get by.
Kind of like those grip hacks, like, you know how there's been, I don't know, some sort of, you go into the pit lane and you over rev it and glitch it, and it'll glitch out and it'll give you perfect temperature, and you go on the track and you floor it around. It's probably something to do with that as well. They'll be able to trace that on the data, on the telemetry.
Well, apparently
yeah.
iRacing can't pick it up yet.
There'll be a way, but I find it silly that the iRacing platform is trying to find its own cheaters that have its own software. It's like, Fucking hell, it makes it all difficult for everybody.
I think the Southern Stars guys are gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll catch you later, guys. I'm done. The car's all banged up and the tyres are stuffed, so
Yep, no worries, Steve.
I was never going to finish this anyway on 2 sets of tyres. So even following Ruben around trying to conserve the tyres, I seem to just have much more wear than what everybody else was getting.
I really think it's a setting in that steering wheel, though. Do you use any force feedback at all?
Yeah.
Okay. And what is the wheel again? I forgot.
No, I've got a
Isn't it?
Clubsport 2.5.
Oh, Clubsport.
I think you're just going in too hard.
Yeah,
and coming out too hard.
probably all it is. In fact, I had to keep actually lifting behind you to avoid hitting you up the bum and passing you and stuff like that. So, because you were sticking to a strategy and I was just following you.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll catch you later.
Catch up.
Yes,
See you,
yes.
mate.
Meter's fitting now.
All right, so there we go. That was a horrible end. That was my mistake. That's completely on me. Yeah. This is why I do not like sitting in the general chat channel while I'm racing, because there's conversation and I answer people and I listen to what's going on and it just completely distracts me. There's no race channel at Global, so unfortunately I don't have a channel to go to, so I was basically stuck with staying in the general chat channel. So yeah, I got distracted. Like I said, I looked up in my mirror. All I saw was, the only thing I noticed was Brett. Then I was looking forward, listening to what was being said, answering what was being said, getting caught up in the conversation. When I looked up, all I saw was Brett, so I moved to the outside, not thinking there was going to be anybody there, and yeah, completely miffed it. So yeah, that's on me. My mistake. Not really any excuse for it. I allowed myself to be in that situation by getting distracted and not paying attention. So these things happen. Like I said, I wasn't counting on finishing the race. 134 laps on 2 sets of tyres around here was never going to happen for me. So that's the way things go. It was fun while it lasted, and I probably wasn't far from pulling the pin anyway. But that's the way it is. Thanks for watching, and look, be safe, be happy, do what pleases you, and if you can't be good at it. Bye, see ya.